What about your innings today? How
Yeah.
important was it for you this time?
Yeah, I enjoyed my inning, and yeah, it was very satisfying to score a century. It's always satisfying, and sad that we lost the game. We had a good total on the board, but it's all right. We got another game coming up, so we would put this game aside and move ahead and keep the energies up for the next game.
Shikhar, what's the idea behind winning the toss and batting first? That you wanted to put your bowlers under pressure and see if they can bowl well in view in such conditions?
See, we expected that we expected in the last game that Dew gonna come, but it didn't happen, and we didn't expect it this today that Dew gonna come, and it came very heavily. So yeah, so of course when you put such a big total on the board, it's always pressure for the other side, not for our batsmen bowlers. And we did see we were quite in control till 35 overs, 37, 8 overs. But then because the ball was coming so nice and true that you could play any shot on that sort of a surface. Yeah.
Shikhar, can you ever remember, I suppose, like particularly in Australia, in such a young, and like an inexperienced point in their career, coming out and playing with that sort of composure at the end of a game?
Absolutely, I would give credit to him that he played with that composure and took the game away from us, and his all shots were mostly gone out of the rope, and yeah, so he played really well, and credit goes to him. Yeah.
And just how much have you seen, sort of, I suppose, since that tour of Australia when you arrived there? Can you talk a little bit about the development of Australia's batting? Like how much more sort of open do they look now? How much more sort of confident do they look now?
Okay.
How much more confident do they look now after the Australia series back home? This
Yeah, of course. See,
Australian batting line.
when you win games, of course, it's bound to happen that you're gonna feel more confident, and especially when you chase such a big target, and any batsman got runs under his belt, he will feel confident, and yeah, they must be following their process, and you can see that their process is working for them, and we doing our job as well, and that's part of game. You win some, you lose some. Yeah.
Shikhar, on a personal front,
Yeah.
you seem to be under scrutiny all the time. I mean, people ask that Shikhar Dhawan, how is he doing? He's not doing too well.
Yeah.
As a batsman, how do you take it? And you keep coming back. I mean, whenever these things happen,
Yeah.
you keep coming back. As a batsman, how do you take it?
First of all, I don't read newspapers. I don't take informations which I don't want to. So I don't know what's happening in the world. I'll just live in my own world. So I make sure that what my thoughts are going. Oh, such a bright light. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. So oh, all right. Ha! Yes, sir. So, yeah, so I make sure that I keep my composure. I know I perform best when I'm calm. So, it's no point cribbing or being sad. Of course, as a batsman, I feel hurt, but I move on quickly from it. यार ये लाइट बंद कर दोगे प्लीज़ क्यों जला रहे हो अगर कर सकते हो तो थैंक यू सो मच हाँ जी yeah so and I really don't know what's people writing on the newspaper and all that stuff, so I just make sure that I stay in my good positive mindset and just keep doing my process and things just come on its own.
What is this process?
What is this process? All right, it's like, see, everyone talk to themselves. So when I talk to myself, I make sure that I cut down the negative thoughts which come to me, and accept what the reality is out there for me, and just move on. Just accept it and move on. And then I don't resist towards something. If it's going good, it's good. And I know that I'm doing all my, like my skill work, my fitness, my mindset. So these three things, I keep working on it, and that's it. Then I wait and enjoy.
Shikhar Paji,
Hi.
how crucial were the stumping errors? Means obviously, is it getting too harsh on Rishabh because someone like MST, we all know how good he is behind the stump. So is it putting much pressure on Rishabh?
See, of course, Rishabh is a young bloke, and like any other young bloke, you have to give time to the youngsters. And आप धोनी भाई ने तो कितने गेम्स खेले, कितने सालों से खेले, तो कंपेयर तो आप वैसे भी नहीं कर सकते. और ऑफ कोर्स अगर उस वक्त स्टंपिंग होती तो गेम बदल सकती थी, वो एक अच्छा उस वक्त चांस था. पर उसके बाद क्या कहते हैं, गेम बड़ी जल्दी हमारे हाथों से निकल गई. एंड जैसे बोला कि भाई, जैसे मैंने बताया कि ड्यूक ने भी बहुत बड़ा रोल प्ले किया, तो बट दैट्स व्हाट इट इज़.